Hello, and as usual, if nobody tells you, you can say I told you today. I love you. What I'm about to say is a little hard for me, but I'm gonna do it anyway. If you don't know, but you know, whatever, I had a major stroke in 2019. It left not just my right side paralyzed, but my cognitive ability, my ability to think on the fly was gone. It was damaged. Not gone, but damaged. And through time, now it has come back. I was tested when I first went to Kessler, when I first had my stroke, and my cognitive ability was horrible. I was tested about a week ago. And if anybody ever took these tests, they give you a group of numbers. They say in one way, and you have to say the same numbers to them backwards. And I did it. I'm proud of myself for doing that, and I know God did it for me. I know He slowly prepared my brain. But I did come to this realization after thinking, I'm going to give you a word today. I promise. It's going to be in this video. But I can't teach like I used to. It's not the wheelchair. It's not that. It's that I need some time. If you bear with me, I need some time to get my physical body now right. My paralysis is not permanent. If I walk, the more I move, the more I do, the better it is. And please excuse my house. We're in the process of moving. We're moving because it's better for me. We live in a second floor walk up, and I can't explain to you how hard it is for me to get out and come back. We're moving to a building where there's an elevator where I can go up and down, and I can walk the hallways for exercise. And I can go to physical therapy again. What I'm telling you is this. I am not going to be able to give you a word on this video. Why? Because it pulls, if anybody's ever preached, it pulls a lot of energy from you. It pulls. It gives back, but it pulls from you. And that's the sacrifice. People who don't minister don't understand. And I've decided that pull from me, I can't do that because right now I have to get better. I have to recover after my tragedy, and it's going to be a slow process. I got a goal. I'm going to be 50 in a year and a half. I plan to be able to walk on my own when I'm 50. That's a process. I plan to have the movement of this right hand when I'm 50. I'm hoping. I don't really hope. I know God is on my side. I know He's with me. I'm broken, but I'm blessed. In all this, I'm blessed. Keep me in your prayers. I love you. We want to start this lesson. 1 Samuel, 1st verse, and the 9th chapter. and there it reads, Hannah rose. Now, I love this verse in the Bible because it's about change. Hannah was the wife of Elkanah. I could be saying that wrong, but don't hold it against me. Hannah wanted, most of all, to bear her son. You see, in this time and in this place, for a woman to have a child was extremely important. Nowadays that have changed. But for Hannah, having a seed was important to her. And it seemed like her wound was closed up. Elkanah's other wife just kept spitting out babies. But Hannah wants a child so bad. And every time she goes to this place for worship, she gets picked on. She gets teased in the house of God over what she cannot do. Her husband tries to encourage her, saying, I love you more. But to Hannah, she can't do what a woman is supposed to do to Hannah. So this bothers her. Hannah wants something different. Hannah wants a change. And that's what I want to talk to you about. A change. Let me start with this. It may seem simple enough for you, but think about it. George Lucas, I'm a big Star Wars fan. If you don't know, Reverend Ballin loves Star Wars. I love Yoda, I love C-3PO, Luke, Leia, I love it all. But George Lucas had created Star Wars. And he created a multi-billion-dollar business. And as a matter of fact, it's worth $70 billion. George Lucas had a decision to make in 2012. If you're not a Star Wars head, he made the prequel to Star Wars. It went over with mixed reviews, but it was decent enough. But old George had a decision to make. He wasn't that young. He had got up in age, and he had a daughter when he was old. You know, like most men do. His daughter was only 5, yet he was 69 years old. And he had to decide then whether he would choose his remaining years trying to film more Star Wars or sell it, make a lot of money, and retire and watch his daughter grow. He had to make a decision. He decided to forego the fame and everything just to watch his daughter grow. Now you may want to change for a different reason. You may want to change because a job situation, it may be a relationship situation, it may be a situation like George where you want to see your kids grow and your job is pulling on you. I don't know what it is, but I believe this is the formula to help you get started on your road to change. Now, the first step in any change thing, you gotta make up your mind. You gotta make up a decision. This is easier said than done because of us, I want to watch this. Some of us make decisions based on how we feel in the moment, not thought out rational decisions. And 3, responsible for all those involved. You have to. And after you made your mind up, just like Hannah, and I want you to read this, 1 Samuel, read the whole thing. Hannah made a decision. She was not going to be talked about anymore. And the text says Hannah rose. She decided that she wasn't going to take what was being dished out to her anymore. She was going to be better than what people thought about her. That's key. That we all have to do. Pray. Take it to God. Let God work with it and do with it. You cannot make a decision and then just willy-nilly try to figure it out on your own. Because God, if He puts His hands on it, it's going to be blessed. It's going to be blessed. Secondly, understand that change, no matter how great or how small, takes time. Very few decisions, the decision may be quick, but the prayer, it may take you a while. She made a decision to have a son. She went in the temple and prayed for it. She prayed so hard that the priest thought she was drunk. After Hannah prayed, she had to do something. And I ain't going to say what that something is, because we all grown in here. But she had to do something to make the baby. It wasn't going to come into a room, pop, fizzle. It don't say she was married. Wasn't no immaculate conception. She had to do something. So in your process, in your praying, you still may have to do something. I'll give you an example. If you want a job, send out a resume. If you want a mate, go on some dates. In the midst of your praying. But you must understand this, that change, secondly, takes time. It's not that easy. It's not that quick. It's not that fast. I heard it said, I could be wrong, but it takes a day to turn a battleship around. So, that means, especially if you're thinking about career, if you're thinking about family, change doesn't happen quick. If it's a family, it may take a generation for the change you want for it to manifest itself. But believe that God is the answer of prayers. And it will be answered. But you got to believe it. May not come when you want him, but he's right on time. Don't get stuck. Like I said before, many of us get stuck in change. We get stuck in that in-between state. In that in-between stage. It ain't working, so I'm going to try another way. It ain't working, so I'm going to do something else. Why worry if you're going to pray? If you pray to God and you believe God answers prayer, why are you trying to figure it out some more? Why is it's not happening fast enough for you? Don't get stuck. I'll give you this analogy. GPS. When you go on the highway and you go down the wrong road, the GPS says it's recalculated. But watch this. It recalculates your time too. So what time it told you you would be there, sometimes it's pushed up another 10 minutes or so. So sometimes it may take you more time to get the change you want simply because you went down the wrong road and the GPS has to recalculate it. It's okay. It's okay. God is in control. There's a reason you went down that wrong road. Because God didn't want, you want the change that you want. But God knows that change ain't right. And God knows that change ain't going to benefit you. I hope what I said blessed you in some kind of way. And let's end this with a prayer. Lord, we thank you for blessing and keeping us right now. We thank you for your word. We ask right now, Father, that those hearing this may digest it, may eat of it. Amen. Amen. And if nobody tells you they love you, I love you.